Hola, mi members de la familia. Mi nombre es Amaral. Son bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal. And to my English subscribers, hello family members. My name is Amaral. You're welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining me for the very first time, hi, nice to meet you. Please, my name is Amaral and I share content based on visa applications, how to get your papers legalized, and how to live a normal life here in Spain. If you like that kind of content and you think you can relate, please do consider subscribing to my channel by clicking the red subscribe button. Turn on your bell notifications so that anytime I post, you'll be the first to be notified. Keep the comment going in the comment section. Like, share this video to other people who you think might be in a fix and need problem solving videos like this. And without further ado, we'll be getting right into today's video. You're welcome back, guys. You know, here on my channel I love to keep you abreast of the situation happening in Spanish embassies, and right now I would like to explain or tell you guys, my family members, that right now legalization process in the embassies, I did a video 2 weeks back explaining to you that this legalization process takes 3 months for you to get an appointment, but right now that is not the case. It has increased. So as the day are going by, the length of period you have to wait to get legalized is also growing. Right now, for legalization processes, you need to stay up to 4 months for you to get your document legalized. So right now they are giving out they're giving out dates in December. So guys, I would always advise you, if you have anything to do with the Spanish embassy and you need your document legalized, do it on time. Go on time. Like 6 months on time is not bad, because documents legalized early do not expire, so you don't have an issue. Well, you don't have anything to lose. Please do this on time so that you do not, get to disappoint your own self, because Spanish embassy will not hurry up based on your own situation. Okay, right now, you're welcome back. We are going to be talking about what to do when you get visa denial. That's the video for today. I'll be looking down a bit because this is a process that I actually put down with pen and paper, so that I tell you exactly what you need to do when you get your visa denied into Schengen. Maybe you want to go to any country in Schengen and you get visa denial. It happens to the best of us, guys. I have gotten visa denial not once, not 2 times. So it happens to the best of us. But right now I'm in Schengen. So you see, it happens to the best of us. So don't think maybe it's not common for visa denial. Happens to the best of us. Okay, so you applied for a visa, you put in the documents you were asked to put in, you paid your visa fee, you submitted visa form, filled in everything you're supposed to do, and after some time they send a letter. There is a letter that must be attached to your passport when you're not given visa. There's a letter they attach, and they tell you, in that letter, guys, they always put why you were refused the visa. If you are going to a Schengen country where they do not speak English, they will put that letter. The letter might be in Spanish, Dutch, or Italian. So you need to be able to get someone who can actually translate that letter, because that letter is super important. Because if you don't know why you were refused, you will definitely make the same mistake. So you need somebody to translate. I have a subscriber who came to me telling me that they refused him a student visa, and he has paid his tuition fee, and he did everything he was supposed to do, and he was telling me that they refused him the visa because he thinks it's because of accommodation, or because he did not put his curriculum, or because he was just making so many assumptions. I now asked him, did they not give you the letter of rejection? He said they did, and he translated it, and he thinks that it is it. I now told him no. I told him to forward me the letter, and I forwarded it, and what he was telling me was different from what was in the letter. I translated it, and what he was saying was not, I didn't even say anything about accommodation in the letter. What was in the letter was that he was not able to sufficiently prove why he needs to be in Spain. So that is it. Number one, once you get a rejection, you need to be able to deduce what is in the letter. Deduce means understand. You need to be able to get the info they are passing across to you in the letter. Do you get? If you don't get that info, that is the key to your reapplication or your reappealing. If you don't get the info, that means you will not be able to reapply, because even if you reapply, it's still going to be the same result. So number one, if it's not in English, because I know that most Schengen countries do not speak English, and if they're giving you a rejection letter, it won't be in English. You need to get a good translator. Do not use, I will not advise you to use Google to even translate, because sometimes Google can mess you up. So get somebody who can translate this and translate it to English language you understand, and read carefully to understand. Once you are able to get why you were refused, if they tell you now, okay, if you have an admission in a school and they're telling you now that they refuse you this Schengen visa, it means that the documents that you submitted to them was not able to prove that you really had an admission. Because these guys do research, they check, they do their investigations. They don't just give you a visa because they want to be sharing visa. They will do an investigation to find out that, okay, this guy really got this admission, and you need to put documents to prove that you got the admission. What documents am I talking about? You need to put things like tuition fee payment, admission letter, letter from the school. Please, normalize putting letter, normalize writing letter. It must not be a very lengthy letter. It can be a short letter. The school, letter of admission, stating that you have gotten admission into this said school on so date, you have paid your tuition fee and so thing. Let it be in a letter-headed paper, because anybody can write a letter from anywhere and just submit. It has to be in a letter-headed paper, making it official and authentic. So let the school write the letter telling the embassy that you have actually gotten an admission and you're coming to study so and so. If the school has given you anything like your curriculum, your anything that they gave you from the school, any material that has been given to you from school, put it there. Guys, do not say they didn't ask me. Put everything there, because it shows that you're in communication with the said school in that Schengen state, and that these people are actually in touch with you and they're giving you all these things. You didn't just bring it from the sky. Whatever it is that they have given you, your timetable, your everything, put it inside, showing that, oh yes, I'm in communication with this school, my syllabus is here, I've paid my tuition fee, this is the receipt, this is my admission letter, and all whatnot. Do not leave anything out, because they might not ask you, but you need to be able to prove and make it look authentic that you have an admission in the said school. That's the problem with that subscriber of mine. He wasn't able to prove that he had that admission, and that's why he was rejected. So if using him as a case study now, if he wants to reapply, I would advise that he reapplies only when he's able to sufficiently prove that he has admission, he has other documents to attach to the documents he sent before. If his circumstance has not changed and it's only the documents that he submitted before that he still has, I will advise him, do not reapply, because it will still be the same result. But if you have other things attached to the documents you submitted before, maybe you have your curriculum, you want to attach your curriculum, you have a letter from the school stating that you've gotten an admission, and you write a letter personally to the embassy telling them that you have actually paid your fees, you're meant to resume on this set date, and that you would not want to miss out on this opportunity to school in a Schengen state, because everything has actually been booked. You have your accommodation, you have everything sorted out. Guys, that is the new time they would reconsider and give you this visa. So this is one thing I think, if your circumstances have not changed, please do not reapply. There's no need of reapplying when you still the same circumstance. If they're telling you that you do not have money in your bank account and you still feel that you need time to be able to build your bank, please give it time before you reapply. give it the amount of time you need in order for your account to grow and be sufficient enough. Or if you're using a sponsor and the sponsor's account is not up to date, give it time before you reapply. Although there is a set time for you to reapply depending on the Schengen state. I think 1 month is for Spanish. For you to reappeal, they will give you 1 month, but you can actually reapply. So if you're going to be doing that, I will beg you, make sure your circumstance has changed. Make sure there are additional information you are giving them, because if there's no additional information, they will definitely give you the same result. Another thing I would like to clarify is some people might ask, okay, when can I reapply for this visa? Reapplication is as soon as you get sufficient documentation. As soon as you get the sufficient documentation. So even if maybe there is a document you did not put and you're able to get the document in a week's time, please, you can reapply in 1 week. It does not matter. It must not be up to 1 month before they, one is the document that is the issue here. Once there's a document they said you do not put, or that you aren't able to prove something sufficiently, once you're able to improve on that and put everything you need to put more than they even ask, add it, just put all that information, let them take the one they need, and the one they don't need, they will definitely return back to you. There is no harm in putting more than. It's only if you don't put enough that there is a problem. So if as long as you have your circumstance has changed, you can submit as soon as 1 week, 2 weeks. It depends on the time it takes you to change your circumstance. Another thing I would like to advise when you're reapplying for a visa is, please guys, do not maybe go to the embassy and falsify or say things, or do not lie about your situation. They will be asking you if you've been refused a visa. Own up that you've been refused the visa. In fact, attach that visa refusal that they gave you, attach it and tell them, oh, okay, this is why you guys refused me, and I have actually brought more documents showing that I should be given this visa. Like, I should, with confidence. Attach it, own up to the fact that you've actually been refused the visa, but now you are actually more, you have everything you need and you're ready to get this visa. Okay, the second thing you need to do if you have been actually refused or rejected from a Schengen state is you can actually reappeal. Reappealing is actually dicey. Reappealing is when you are confident that you submitted everything you were meant to submit and they still refuse you. Why would they refuse you? Do you get? So you have to be bold and you have to know that you did the right thing. You cross-check all documents you submitted. Be sure that you actually submitted everything you were meant to submit. You don't have any additional information to give them. Then you may need the help of an immigration agent or a lawyer to write an appeal letter stating to the embassy, telling them, you guys are meant to give me this visa. My account statement is top-notch. I have been to countries like America. I have been to countries like UK. I have gone, I have come back. I have, tell them why. You need to be able to prove it in a letter. It must not be a very lengthy letter. Let it be short but precise. Let it be a letter that states to them that if they don't give you a visa, they are the one losing. Yes, I want to come and do business. You tell them, I have so set amount. I need to come and buy this thing and take it to my country and sell. This is what I want to do. Show them your itinerary of what you want to do. Do not just say, oh, I want to come to this Schengen state. There is no itinerary. When you get to Schengen state, what will you be doing? Even if you're coming for even tourist visa, when you get there, show them your itinerary. Today I have booked to go to Placa de Toro. I have booked to go to, if you're coming to Valencia, I'm just using that as an example. You say today I'm taking the tour bus. We are going around Valencia. We'll be visiting Ciudad de la Ciencia. We'll be visiting museum. We'll be going to. You will tell them your itinerary. Let them see the set date, the set time you're going to be doing this, so that they know that, oh, this guy is going to be spending. This is what's going to be doing. He's going to be spending money in our country. We need him. We need her. Do not just put in your information, no itinerary. So it's one thing you need to think about when you are reappealing and reapplying. When you are reappealing, make sure that you know that everything you have put in before is actually, there is no mistake. Then you prove to them why they should give you the visa. In fact, you demand it. Demand that they give you a visa. Demand from them. Nobody's going to do anything to you. It's only your right to demand why they should give you a visa. If you have a lawyer that is very, very good, the lawyer will be able to convince them beyond reasonable doubt that you are legit and that them not giving you a visa is actually a loss on their own side. The ability to prove the strong ground why you should be reconsidered is very key when you are reappealing. You should be able to prove to them why you should be reconsidered. And that's why I said a lawyer will be very good at this. So take your situation to a lawyer and get this done, because you might not be able to do it very well. So if a lawyer is involved, the lawyer will be able to reappeal and give you advice on what you should state as that strong ground why you should be reconsidered. I hope with these points that I have raised, you know exactly what to do when you have been rejected. Do not be afraid to reappeal or reapply, but if you know that your circumstance has not changed, then I advise you to give it time and reappeal or reapply. You may not be able to reappeal when the 1 month has elapsed, depending on the said Schengen state, but reapplying is a very big possibility, because they are not going to tell you do not come back here again. You need to, if you think that you are ready, you can actually reapply. So guys, with this point, I hope that you are able to make informed decisions on how to go about your visa rejection. Do not think it's the end of the world, and do not think because you have been rejected once you will never be given visa to that said country. That is not the case. So guys, thank you very much for joining me on this one. If you've gotten to this point of my video and you have still not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do well to click the red subscribe button and join the family. Click the bell if you like this kind of content, so that I'll also get my good feedback and also dish out more content concerning this kind of topics. And leave your comment down in the comment section, like, share, send to other of your family members to join this family. Thank you very much for joining me on this one, and see you on my next video. Till then, hasta luego.